departing. As the train moves forward, we do ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the train. And parents, please supervise little ones. Make sure they're fully seated on a bench or a lap away from any of our train openings. Sure.
Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you near home.
The Amtrak, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a complete stop. We ask that you please remain seated, keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the train. And parents, please supervise little ones, making sure they're seated away from any of our train openings. Our next stop will be Toontown Depot.
For those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. We're now entering the line.
Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America, entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Available space to load in as many friends on board the train.
Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
At speed and like inside the train. And parents, please supervise little ones, making sure they're seated away from any of our train openings. Our next stop will be Tomorrowland Station.
Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imaginable. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of, if you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and
Alright folks, we're now entering Tomorrowland Station. At this time, we ask that you please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Tomorrowland will be yourself for Autotopia, Astro Orbiters, Astro Blasters, Space Mountain, Star Tours, the monorail, and much more. Once again, friends, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Making sure they're seated away from any of our train openings. Our next stop will be Main Street Station. But before we head to Main Street, we will be making a detour to the Grand Canyon. As we go to the Grand Canyon, we do ask that you please refrain from using any flash photography or video lighting. And we also ask that you please turn off any light noise.
who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography. To our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat and
Friends, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop.